I'm making iced coffee today because cold brew coffee sucks. And so I'm kind of just guessing here on like how many grams or how many grams of water this is. Now I know most people measure things in liters and stuff, but I don't. So this is how I'm doing it. We'll just do 205 instead of boiled black. We've also ground our coffee a lot finer than we normally would. So this is almost not quite espresso fine, but it's a lot finer than I would normally do for drip. Okay, that's going on there. We're gonna introduce our coffee, which is about 55 grams of coffee. That's what that looks like. And now we're just waiting for our water kettle to finish heating up. And the kettle is ready for the challenge. And you might be wondering why we have this other jar of ice over here. It's because we're gonna pour this after it's done brewing into this, so it's extra, extra cold. And that's kind of why we've added extra coffee too, because we're gonna be diluting it with so much more water in the end. This is our bloom process. It's the queen texting me. So you can see the gas bubbles escaping up there. Now we're gonna let that sit there for like 45 seconds. Wait, 1, 6, 2.
Is this something you've been enjoying during quarantine?
Yeah. Yeah, I've enjoyed this a lot.
We miss coffee shops.
Yeah, I miss like a real coffee shop with like a real coffee snob to like make me feel bad about all my life choices. Maybe that's why he said to stir it, because there's so much more coffee. Wow, that really burns. So then we stir this way, stir this way. This whole process here should take about 2 minutes.
We could go all binging with Babish and just cut your head off.
I'm sure it'll be the same.
Have you ever watched Binging with Babish? He just like shoots from here down, so he doesn't ever show his face.
Cuts his head off. Good news is the glass hasn't exploded. Ooh, that's cool right there. Ooh, that's cinematic. Ooh.
Like a very raw behind the scenes look at your coffee situation.
It's experimental at best. Please don't put me in the video. It's recording still. All right, it's covered. So the problem with like pour over coffee in large quantities of coffee is you actually don't get it quite as even as an extraction. So much less water actually going through your coffee. Because again, we're only using 300 grams of water versus the 500 grams of water we normally use. So it can be really easy to mess up the flavor, really easy to not get a great extraction for caffeine. So I mean, there's a lot that could potentially go wrong here. This may be a terrible cup of coffee. Like, so, I mean, the myth of just add more coffee to make better coffee isn't true. You need the right amount of coffee to water.
There's so much of this, I'm like, just cut this out.
Hear that, internet? My wife says it's really good. We got a pretty decent coffee bed working out here though, which is good, which means we're getting a pretty even flow of water all the way throughout. What do you call this? Raw shot. Call these little videos with zero production, raw shot.
I don't want you to have zero production.
There's like zero production here. What was your thought process on this? Well, we just turned the camera on and saw what happened, you know? What was your framing like? We were just somewhere, wherever we pointed it. I mean, yeah, there's a bunch of, I think we're good. So, that's a good coffee bed. Heart Coffee, not a sponsor yet. And then we'll pour this over our, check this out. The color looks good. I mean, it doesn't look super runny.
Can you show it to me?
The color, it doesn't look super runny. Not that that's like a way I judge coffee, or a way to judge coffee, but I mean, if you can see through your whole coffee, you probably brewed a little too light. If anything, this looks maybe a little too dark. So I'm happy to err on the side of too much. Yeah, it's pretty good. Cheers.